Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel Violet Flame Energy Works. I'm Lauren, the Modern Mystic, who tells it like it is. I want to thank my subscribers for coming on back, and of course thank you my new subscribers. On this channel we do readings, we do tarot readings, oracle readings, and we are right now going to be diving into the signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius and giving you the messages for the week of August 27th coming up. What's ahead for our fire signs. But I also want to introduce my crystal, which I always love to do. You guys who follow me know that I'm a crystal nut. If you don't know, check the Etsy store down below, because I do have a great Etsy store that has some amazing specimens, some absolutely gorgeous energetic crystal pieces that you can pick and work with. So don't forget to check that out. Today's star of the show is the lepidolite. Okay, this is such a cool sphere. I just got it. It's very big. I need it desperately. It's a stone for stress, for anxiety. It helps with insomnia. It's really a very, very powerful, very gentle stone, gentle giant, as I call it, because it's a big ass bunch of strong energy just to calm you the heck down if you're really, really stressing out about something. But it does it in a gentle way. Okay, so that's the lepidolite. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to jump into our fire signs and see what our messages are for the week for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Here we go. All right, for Aries, you have the energy, oh boy, of the Five of Cups. Not good coming out of the gate. What are you sad about, Aries? You're feeling lost. You're feeling a sadness. Sorry. Okay, Leo, you've got the Four of Coins in reverse. So, okay, Four of Coins is actually a card of kind of hanging on to things. Hate to say it, being a little stingy, okay? But maybe, or being, we could just say frugal. Let's be kind and say frugal. However, it is in the reverse, so that means that you might be coming out of your frugalness. Okay, Leo and Sagittarius. You have the Five of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay, well, at least the energy is in reverse. This is a card of deception. This is a card of sneakiness, lies, just all around, I don't like it energy. So that is in the reverse for you, so that's good. We'll see with the clarifiers what that turns out to be. The overall energy for you, everybody, is the Hermit, okay? The Hermit. So some of you are kind of going into your own about something. The Hermit is Virgo energy, so you could have a connection with a Virgo. There's always that. And we are in Virgo season, so happy birthday, Virgo. Hope you're having some good birthday cake and enjoying your fun for the month or however long Virgo season lasts. But you could have a connection, you guys, you fire signs, with a Virgo who is in retreat, which could be making you sad, Aries. You could have a Virgo friend, a Virgo, maybe a relation with a Virgo of somebody you haven't talked to in a while, I'm getting. Somebody who is taking the stance of being by themselves. Could be a Virgo, or maybe it's not a Virgo, but it's a person who is in hiding, retreat, non-communication, and that's making you sad, Aries, okay? All right, Leo, again, you're coming out of having to hold on to your money. You're being a little bit, things are getting a little bit easier for you. The overall energy is that of the Hermit, so you're taking on something all by yourself now. In the past, you may have not. This is kind of the Lone Ranger card also, is kind of what I'm hearing. So you may be jumping into a business adventure, Leos, that you're having to let go of some money and invest into it. You may have had some partners in the past with this particular endeavor, but now you're having to do it by yourself, okay? So we're going to clarify with this, but right now what it feels like is you're having to let go of some cash. And, you know, this guy's just kind of looking at me like, really? Okay. All right. So you're having to do this by yourself. This feels like a lonesome thing. Like this is your money, your decision, your new adventure or new manifestation. Interesting. This Hermit card is really catching me here. Sagittarius. Yeah. This person or this energy or this lying, cheating little person who, this is in the upright, this person is a fighter who really just fights because they like to. In the reverse, they're not fighting anymore. This is past energy for you. Or you're coming out of this, which is maybe why you're going into hiding. This may have been some really nasty exchange that you had with somebody that turned out to be like, why are we even doing this? This is a fight that's not worth fighting. That's what this card is about. It's kind of like miserly. Like why you don't really need to do this. Why are you doing it? But the overall energy is that of the Hermit. So you may be taking a moment out of your life, out of your time, Sagittarius, after encountering this person or this entanglement with this situation, which turned out to be like, why did we even bother with that? It was not worth it. That's kind of what I'm hearing. All right, let me clarify. Let's start with Aries. Aries, what are you sad about? Or you're taking some time out. This is either you, Aries, you're either taking some time out about something that you're continually sad about, or I'm just making the connection with Virgo because it is Virgo season, and you could be sad about a specific person. Let's see. All right, Aries, you have the Page of Coins. I feel like in the past you had an opportunity to do something and it didn't happen, okay? The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm seeing that there is a connection. This is earth energy for sure. You had a connection, an emotional connection with an earth energy in the past, recent past probably, doesn't feel like that far away. Although general readings, you never know, they are general. But I feel like this is kind of recent-ish, not years and years and years and years ago. This is something that you're suffering from at this moment, or feeling sad, that this manifestation with this Virgo or this person, doesn't have to be a Virgo, but it's somebody who's now on their own, who's now checked out of talking to you, not communicating with you. You're sad about that, definitely. You're feeling like there could have been, or there started to be a manifestation with that person and it didn't happen. So this person is incommunicado with you, which is making you very sad. Okay, Leo, again, what's going on with your money? And you're having to kind of silently be the person that handles this. All right, King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands is an action figure. He's a fire energy. In reverse, he's kind of spinning his wheels. He can sometimes be angry. So there has been some baseline in the past, baseline anger with regard to money, possibly with a fire sign. Or this is you, okay, because you are a fire sign. No, you're not. No, you're not. Yes, you are. For a moment, I was forgetting that we're reading for Aries because I'm thinking Earth because of Aries reading here. Okay, let me back up. You are a Leo. This is either you or you've had some kind of an altercation or an let's just say a spirited argument, because it feels like it's action that's a little misdirected with regard to finances or money. Could be a boss that you've been arguing with, or I won't say argue, but you've had a little scuffle with about money. There is something that has to do with you coming out ahead, okay? Holding the torch, hanging on, even if you're the only one who believes, is what I'm hearing. That this little hiccup in whoever it is that you're entangled with will be over soon. It doesn't feel like it's going to be for a long time, but I just feel like it has to do with finances or work, and You're kind of holding the torch there. I feel like you're just hanging there is really what I'm hearing from this Hermit. All right, Sagittarius, you have definitely been tangled up with some nasty energy. Let's see. Oops, let's see what happened here with this gentleman or gentlewoman, or some argument that didn't need to be, that you are sort of still stinging from. I think you're sort of isolating yourself from this situation. Yes, this was a connection. Sagittarius, a cup. The two of cups is a cup of connection. It's somebody that you had a connection with that is gone, over, and you are isolating yourself from it because you feel it hurts, okay? The connection, you had an argument that you're feeling like it wasn't even worth arguing about. I'm going to throw a few more clarifiers at this, but I'm pretty sure what I think. So, yeah, Saggies, you're cocooning for the moment. Is that the case? Yes, the anchor. You're throwing down your anchor at the moment. You're stopping in your tracks. You're taking a moment to stop alone and process, kind of process what happened here. This was not a good exchange with a possibly loved one, possibly a family member, possibly a spouse or partner. It was definitely somebody you were connected with, but you're taking a moment to just throw down the weapons and go, okay, I'm done arguing, and I'm just going to take a moment to myself. And if you aren't, this may be coming up for you, and the recommendation is to take a chill pill. Just get out of it and take some time for yourself to kind of dismiss yourself from this bad energy. All right, let's see, Leo. We were talking about money, transferring of money, having a scuffle about money, and just sort of a little tiff with possibly another fire sign. This is lack of control. This is somebody who, this is having the key to everything. This is not having any control over it at all. Yeah. What I'm getting for you, Leo, is that you had, at some point, you didn't have any control, possibly over your money, possibly over your how things go at work, and you were having some sort of altercation with a fire sign or with somebody that was trying to move in on the situation, and you just said, okay, I'm gonna just sit over here with my with my light, because I know what's going on, and you're hanging in there. This is all past energy, though. Okay, for sure, this is past energy. But you, at some point, you felt like you didn't have any control over this at all. There were just like you standing here watching all these people argue, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna wait. It's gonna wait for y'all just to shut up, and then we're gonna move on. Kind of similar to Sagittarius, actually, but Sagittarius is a little nastier. They're definitely, oof, that's not good. All right, Aries, you're not happy about what didn't happen with some kind of a possible earth sign. Let's see what we have here for you. There were things you didn't know. Okay, this is the Moon card. If it's any solace to you, what didn't happen in the past or didn't get off the ground or didn't manifest that you're feeling sad about wasn't meant to, because there were things you didn't know about. Okay? Maybe it's a good thing it didn't happen. The Moon card is that of there's things in the shadows. The moon will illuminate us just to a certain degree, but there's always shadows, and there's always things in the moonlight that you don't see. So when I get the Moon card, it's not the Star card, it's not the Sun card, it's the Moon card. And the moon means there's stuff you don't know about. So there was stuff you didn't know about that was going on with possibly an earth sign or somebody who you are not communicating with right now, who is in hiding or at least out of the picture. That you're still feeling sad about it, don't. There were things you didn't know. Okay? Okay, girlfriend or boyfriend, Aries. All right, so those are your readings. That's it. That's all I got to say. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Leave a comment, and if you like or don't like, leave a comment. I always like to hear what everybody thinks. Check out our Etsy store for sure if you love crystals. These are awesome. And get a lepidolite if you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, anxious, or really just like purple. Okay. All right, fire signs. Love ya, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.